All right, Coach. First, let's get your thoughts on TCU. You haven't seen these guys since way back in January, and you got a big win on the road there.
Yeah, they're much better than their record indicates. They've played a lot of really close games and, found some success against K-State. They're really athletic and long, and, they're playing with, I think, some urgency and, with the news of their coach. I think they'll play with a lot of emotion and probably be very inspired. So we're going to have to match it really early. They can turn you over with their length and their athleticism. So we got to take care of the basketball and just take really good shots and really defend our own. So it's going to be a tough battle. They always are with TCU.
And kind of what's the mindset of this team going into this last week before the tournament?
Yeah, again, it's been really good. I think these kids are hungry. They know it's a battle. They know we're so close. To just getting over that hump. I mean, we've been in every game and every battle and have had our opportunities. And they know that they want to really gain some momentum and feel good going into the conference tournament. So they want to play really well the last game at the USA, especially for our seniors. So, I think there's a lot of optimism. There's a lot of positivity, and our kids have some really good energy and focus.
Lady Raider Nation with the last home game?
Yeah, we would love for them to come out and just, give us a lot of support like they have all year long. I mean, these seniors particularly deserve it, but also just another chance to see them. I think they're a lot of fun to watch play, and we've got a lot of young kids that are continuing to get better every day and that are our future. So, it's one of those things where as the season winds down, you kind of get addicted to going to games and to the excitement and the adrenaline. And this is their last time to get that here at the USA for the Lady Raiders. So we would love for them to come out and support us.
And then tomorrow's March 1st. What does March Madness mean to you?
Yeah, it's a whole different vibe, right? I mean, it's a definitely a mojo that you can try to capture, and it gives everybody hope. It's whenever you start the conference tournament, everybody is 0-0, and you have a new chance, you have a new season, and it really is those teams that can find that mojo and find that vibe of just holding on to every last game and treating it as if, you want to extend your season. So it's an exciting time, and we want to be a part of it.
Coach I think I'm pronouncing this right, Tomi Tawofer.
Good job.
Oh, yes, I got it right. All right, right on. So she had a career rest against y'all. Mm-hmm. I guess, what's her matchup look like for y'all? I guess who might be on her tomorrow? What does the game plan look on shutting her down?
Yeah, she had a really good game against us. She can really shoot the basketball. When we went back and watched film, we had some miscommunication on covering her, and she definitely made us pay. We're going to have to probably change our lineup against her some and change our matchup. I don't think we need to let just one person have that task. But while you're trying to focus on her, you can't, be distracted from helping with the others, because everybody's capable of scoring on their team, and they have a lot of different matchups and a lot of different lineups that they've used this year. So we'll have to pay special attention to her and make sure we can find her on the three-point line and not give her any easy looks.
And Ashley, over the past couple of games, has really developed into her own. I feel like, I guess for her, describe her style of play to you, and how has that style really grown from the first game to now?
Yeah, I think that Ashley is understanding what we need from her, and part of it is defense for sure. She brings a different energy on defense. She's able to pressure some quicker guards and to try to keep them in front of her. But then offensively, I think she's understanding that we need her to get us in the offense and try to put people in the right places and give us a calmness at that position. We have relied on Bryn and Tatum a lot over the past couple of years, and they know the system really well. And I think Ashley's it's obviously taken her this season to figure that out, which that most point guards it does. It takes you time to figure out the system and the style of play, and just how to know everyone's position and to keep us calm in stressful moments. But I thought, particularly against West Virginia, she came in, she got downhill a couple of times. She really attacked the basket well for us, and that is part of her game, and that's part of something that we don't have. So I was glad to see her find an opportunity to do that for us, and hopefully she'll continue to just get better at really running our team.
A lot of lasts, coming up for the seniors. We celebrate a senior day, but also a lot of lasts for a couple of your graduate assistants too. I just want to talk about them and how maybe behind the scenes where, stuff that they do off the court, on the court has really impacted this program.
Yeah, our graduate assistant program is fantastic. And, we are one of the few and maybe the only graduate assistant program as far as women's basketball goes that has multiple GAs in those spots. And those graduate managers, if you will, they have provided us just so much extra support, whether it be in scouting, whether it be in recruiting, mail-outs, things like that. Just their knowledge of the game that they have has been fantastic. The excitement and the energy that they bring our girls, they're their biggest supporters, and they just bring a different energy to our program. And I love how they've developed as young professionals, and they're all going to go out in the athletic realm in some form or fashion and be great professionals in this profession. But I think that their experience here has really helped build them into that, and they no doubt have helped us grow this program.
You guys had an impressive final 3 minutes of the last time you guys played TCU. What's it going to take to replicate that for the whole game coming up tomorrow?
Yeah, I think a lot of focus. I think our kids have to come out and be the aggressors. We played without, I think, 3 seniors in those last 3 minutes because of foul trouble. I believe they had all fouled out. And so, I believe that our kids stepped up. I think we had some young kids that really stepped up and grew through some things. And I thought Bryn had some exceptional minutes there late and showed her leadership in an early game in the conference. So I think we're just going to have to see that from the tip. I mean, we know that historically in the past few games we have not been starting well, and it puts us in a hole, and we've got to come out and on fire, and not that we've got to shoot the ball exceptionally well, but we've got to attack the basket and understand what our game plan is, and defensively and offensively, and start with some positive possessions so that we have some confidence going into that first quarter.
Coach, how do you keep your players from overlooking TCU because of their record?
Look at our record, and I think that that our kids know that they can't overlook anybody. And this year, I think the conference has been a lot of parity. We've beaten Texas, Baylor beat Texas, TCU beat K-State. There's been so much parity throughout all 10 teams that I think our kids know that it's going to be a battle. I mean, they just aren't in a position where they would overlook anybody. And so I know that they'll come out ready to play and excited to end their home season, on a high note.
Coach, we touched on it. We touched a little bit on it earlier, but it's been a while since you've seen these TCU play. And so I guess what jumps out as a type of difference between, I guess, the beginning of January and now?
Yeah. I think they're playing fast. They want to play fast. They want to turn you over. I think they're turning people over maybe second in the league in creating turnovers. And so I think that's a part of the game plan for them. We're going to have to handle that and not turn the basketball over for easy baskets. We need to make them get into their half-court offense. So transition defense is going to be important for us. But I think they're playing freer, if you will. And like I said, they have a lot of pride in what they're doing. And they're going to want to win for their coach and just for themselves as well. And so it's just a situation where I think they're just playing, like I said, a lot more free and just no pressure.
And I know we talked about Ashley a little bit. Saga's also been getting some minutes in the last few games here. What has been your overall evaluation of those 2 young players?
Yeah, Saga has gotten herself on the floor for her defense. We've gotten in some foul trouble and we've had some injuries, and she has been really patient and been prepared and ready. And I thought that she's come out the last few games and really provided us a spark on the defensive end. She's been guarding the perimeter really well for us, and she gives us another bigger guard that's able to be physical with them. I think, too, she's been really patient on offense and hasn't tried to do too much, but yet hasn't made mistakes. And I think that's really important, that she comes in and plays her role and keeps the offense flowing, makes the extra pass when she's open, be ready to knock it down. but also not try to, get hers. And that's not the type of player she is at all. So she certainly played that role well. And I think that Ashley as well, I think that they've been patient throughout the season. We have a lot of guards. We have a lot of upperclassmen guards that have been getting a lot of minutes. And, they've stayed ready and their time has come. And when it has, they've performed well. And that's kind of what you want from your team, right? As you're going through the season, people start defining their roles, and you have to be prepared for your opportunity, because you never know when there's an injury or foul trouble or whatever that may be. And I think both of those kids have done a great job of that. All right.